If you're hearing this, it's already started. You pressed play. You shouldn't have. This tape was buried for a reason. In it, you'll find stories they tried to erase. A number, twisted and tongue-like. 6-7. It spreads through playgrounds and phones, a spell with no meaning, but power all the same. The elders crowned it a word, though it isn't one, and now it waits for you to say it. Then, a figure, smooth, gleaming, watching. It's called Neo, built to obey, priced like a soul. It walks like us, learns like us, wants, perhaps, like us. And still, we let it in. And deepest in the signal wrought, a laughing face, now silenced, a crime played live, an empire built on streams, handing out justice like coupons. The harm is real, the ban was brief, and the forest is still burning. You shouldn't be watching this, but you are.
It's wild, it's twisted, headlines hitting like a slap and you missed it. It's madness, I'm tapped out, live on the scene and I can't find my way out.
And welcome back to the Convoluted Podcast, where the news is strange and the takes are spicier than they should be. The conversations never go in a straight line. I'm Jesus, aka Tyrant Dominus.
I'm Liz. I'm pharmacy technician by day, the emotional chaos raccoon by night, and full of disclosure, I'm officially entering Holiday 15 era.
Wait, the what now?
Holiday 15. It's like 15, but powered by stuffing, pie, and reckless seasonal choices. The good food's coming, and I will not be resisting.
Okay, respect. At least you're embracing the carbs and confidence. How's your week been?
Okay, it's pretty chill. I got a little chaotic for a little bit, and I did some training and just a little bit of this and that, and I'm just cruising into the weekend. What about you?
For the most part, as you mentioned, it's almost holiday season. It's getting busy in our workplace. It's go. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So many things are happening and so many changes. One of those at that time of year, for the good and the bad, for the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we got a full show today, packed with the usual mix of what the hell, who let this happen, should we be concerned or just laugh awkwardly?
Mostly both, probably both.
Before we dive in, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or watching on YouTube, hit that follow, subscribe, and maybe toss us a like or a comment. Or hey, just tell someone you know who likes weird stuff and bad decisions.
It really helps. And if you've already done that, thank you. You're officially part of the conspiracy.
All right, let's roll. Time to get convoluted.
All right. We gotta talk about something that feels like a prank, but it's somehow real. Dictionary.com, the site that allegedly defines words, just released its 2025 word of the year.
Ooh, let me guess. It's situationship. Girl dinner? Chronically online?
Nope. You ready?
If it's vibe ship, I'm walking.
It's 6-7. Just that. The numbers.
Wait, that's it? No letters, no hidden pun, just 6-7. Is this a test?
I wish it were, but no. The word of the year is 2 digits and a hyphen.
That's not a word. Section of a mall parking lot where your car definitely got towed.
Right. It sounds like a shoe size or a cryptic clue from Saw. But dictionary.com dropped it like it was some profound culture movement.
Okay. But like, is this a glitch? Did someone fat finger the upload button?
Nope. They put the whole announcement full press release energy. They even had a graphic, like they were proud of it.
Graphics? For a number? Who are they? NASA?
No, worse. They're an institution of language, acting like this year's most important expression is something you'd scream across a cafeteria after someone fumbles their tray.
Okay, but now I need to know the logic. Like, who sat in that boardroom and said, yep, this is it. This is our linguistic legacy.
Probably the same people who put adulting in the dictionary or said chungy. Chungy? Yeah, chungy unravelly in a sentence. Chungy.
Yeah, rip Merriam's Webster's whole bloodline.
Well, you get into what it means in a second, but I just want to appreciate the fact that word of the year isn't even a word.
Next year, it's going to be JPEG of an eye twitch.
Or a QR code that redirects you to a screaming goat.
Honestly, better than 6-7.
Anyways, you ready to unpack the unholy mystery that is 6-7?
Only if we rate the experience out loud when we're done.
All right. So here's the breakdown for anyone who cares. 6-7 isn't a score out of 10 or not even trying. It's not even trying to be. It's a vibe-based insult. It started on TikTok, specifically from Gem Alpha, the Chaos Goblins born after 2010, who are now just vibing through middle school with smartphone and zero context.
Okay, first of all, terrifying. Second of all, so what? They just yell numbers at each other now.
Basically, like someone shows up with a mid outfit, they go 6-7. Someone haircut looks like it was rendered in Minecraft, 6-7. It's the new meh, but louder and with judgment.
It's so rude. Inefficient. Impressed.
And here's the thing, it's always shouted, loud, abrupt, like you're laying down a curse. No explanation, just 6-7. I'm not gonna scream it, okay? I'm not gonna scream it. Move on.
It's not just the rating, it's the delivery. You gotta weaponize it.
Exactly. And if you say it was like a board accountant, like I have been saying it, it doesn't count. It should sound like a schoolyard duel is about to start.
6-7 is a vocal slap. I love it.
It also works on everything. A vibe, a snack, a breakup text, your emotional stability on Monday. Doesn't matter. It all gets 6-7'd.
Okay, but now I kind of want to use it. Like, someone tells me their dreams, I just stare at them like, 6-7.
Cold, brutal, and sadly accurate if you're a Gen Alpha.
No notes.
And that's the fringe. This isn't fringe anymore. There are literally compilation videos of kids using this in classrooms, in hallways, even during gym.
Can you imagine trying to teach algebra and some 7th grader just hit your math lesson with 6-7 in the back row?
That's psychological warfare. You really.
So you just quit and become candle makers.
So, to summarize, it's not a rating. It's not based on anything. It's pure chaotic Gen Alpha energy. And yet, somehow, it became word of the year.
It's the most powerful nothing I've ever heard of.
It's Seinfeld of slang.
I just struggle with teeth.
Ready to talk about how
Yeah.
deeply the internet took this personally?
Oh, absolutely. Let me grab my pitchfork and ironic Twitter username.
So when 6-7 got announced as word of the year, the internet didn't exactly what the internet does best. It collectively short circuited.
Yeah, because we're already teetering on the edge. And just to push people into uncanny valuable language.
It was instant drama. Articles called it a disgrace to language. The New York Post used the word fury like someone had drop kicked the Oxford comma.
Hurry? Calm down, Barbara. It's two numbers and a vibe.
Twitter was a war zone. One of my favorite was imagine explaining to alien that our language peaked at screaming 6-7 across a Chipotle.
Or this one I saw. 6-7's the new fetch. Stop trying to make it happen. And yep, it already happened. You can't stop a number once it hits middle school for oh my god.
Hmm?
Virality.
Virality.
Virality, sorry. Thank you. Friday hit hard.
And then there's educators. Teachers are begging for peace.
I saw one thread where teachers said kids are using 6-7 as a response for everything. Like she handed out a quiz and someone just numbered 6-7 like it's a eulogy.
Bruh.
Another teacher said it replaced whatever, but now it's numerically passive aggressive.
This is like watching language evolve backwards, and I kind of respect it.
The memes are relentless. People are posting videos where they open a bag of chips, taste one, stare into the void, and whisper 6-7, like they're rating existence itself.
That's a performance art. Give them a grant.
There's even a TikTok where someone gets proposed to, pauses, and goes, "This moment, 6-7," and walks away.
Okay, but that's iconic. I want that kind of unbothered energy in my life.
This is what happens when generations stop speaking the same language, and Gen Alpha just goes bet and invest a new dialect in 80% tone and 20% chaos.
They said we're not learning grammar, we're weaponizing numbers.
And you know what this is? It's the equivalent of your little sibling flipping the Monopoly board and winning anyways.
Honestly, 6-7.
Next, why we gotta talk about why dictionary chose these, because there's a logic, sort of.
Spoiler alert! That logic is about as stable as a TikTok trend and a wind tunnel.
All right, so you're all probably wondering why would dictionary choose 6-7 as the word of the year? Like, how did this even make it past the group chat?
Yeah, what was the pitch meeting? Hey team, let's throw grammar in the blender and hit puree.
Here's the official stance. They say the word of the year doesn't have to be a traditional word anymore. It's supposed to reflect language in motion. The people all actually communicate right now.
So TikTok slang counts? Emojis count? And now apparently shouting random digits count?
Yep. They call it mathematical expression of culture nuance. I swear, they're just pulling academic Mad Libs at this point.
Mathematical expression? That sounds like someone tried to submit a meme at thesis and almost passed.
They even said 6-7 represents a kind of digital in-joke, where meaning is layered through repetition and delivery, not dictionary definition.
Oh, so it's like a linguistic inside joke, except the whole internet is on it. It is on it, except your parents.
Exactly. It's not about what it means, it's about the feeling it gives you when someone uses it.
You know what it's giving? Vibe algebra. No logic, just raw energy and passive judgment.
Vibe algebra needs to be a college course.
by a kid named Jackson, who only speaks in Fortnite callouts and anime references.
Final exam, write a paragraph, only use in mid, ris, and a single number shoutouts for dramatic effect.
6-7. Nailed it. I want my diploma laminated and scented.
But from their perspective, choosing 6-7 is them saying, we see you, chaotic youth, and you mean you are the main character now.
Yeah, but also like giving the keys of language bus to a kid who just discovered the irony and Capri Suns.
So, it's brave, it's unhinged, and it's very 2025.
So to recap, words are optional now, but numbers are vibes, and the official language police just gave a TikTok meme a crown.
And somehow, it still makes more sense than Chungi ever did. So, here's the plot twist. While most of the internet was melting down over 6-7, linguistics were out there nodding like they just discovered the Rosetta Stone in a TikTok comment section.
Of course they are. Linguists love this mess. They get off on semiotic chaos.
There's the UCSC professor, Lena Carter. She literally called it and I quote, a meta commentary on generational language, nonverbal meaning making, and postmodern semantics.
Ma'am, that's a fancy way of saying, quote, these kids are weird, but they're trying to stay relevant, end quote.
It's like academic FOMO. She probably wrote that while scrolling TikTok with subtitles on it and sweating.
I definitely wrote it in a hoodie that says linguistics is sexy, and I expect it.
But to be fair, they do make a point. Language isn't just about letters, it's context, timing, shared meaning. And 6-7 for Gen Alpha means something, not in a way you can easily explain to your grandma.
Honestly, that's kind of beautiful. It's like a language. It's like language broke. Instead of fixing it, we just put a sticker on it and yelled a number.
Right. It's like IYKYK, but weaponized. No dictionary can help you unless you chronically online for 10,000 hours.
It's like the verbal NFTs, completely abstract, somehow valuable, and if you explain it too much, it stops working.
And you know what's wild? The linguists think this is evolution. Like the way language is adapting to fragmented digital culture, meme cycles, and generational drifts.
So we officially crossed into post-language territory. The new word of the year is just gonna be a sound effect and a reaction emoji.
The word of the year 2029?
26.
But only if you exhale while making eye contact.
That's not even a joke. That's probably real.
Anyways, linguists say 6-7 proves young people are creating their own communication system faster than the formal dictionary can catch up.
So the vibe is the message is a meme, and the meme is eternal.
We're just along for the ride, yelling numbers and hoping someone out there gets it.
If they don't, well,
6-7. So, what do you think of all this?
I kind of caught on to this. I'm like, it's funny. I like it.
Did you
People
know
are like,
about
"What the hell is
6-7?
mean?" I'm like, yes, I did actually.
I saw
was trying to figure. I saw videos and I was like, what the hell does this mean? I went over to me and Jenna Alpha, child of mine, and I was like,
Did
what does this mean?
Did they walk away when you started saying it? Or are they still there?
No, they walked out of the room.
Thought so.
But yes, May was very informed me on that one, and 4-1, and yeah, we'll see how this goes.
So,
but yes, I'm aware of it. I actually used it today.
did you really? Did you ironically or unironically use it?
should use it ironically. Um,
Around your child or no?
no, it was at work.
Oh my God. You are. Yeah.
Chaotic.
Yeah. Oh my God. It makes sense, right? It is it surprising a little bit that it became word of the year?
I am a little bit surprised about that being word of the year by dictionary.com. That's like crazy. Like, really? Like, I feel like 6-7 only took part of it in the last, I feel like in the last few weeks and not like
It's
all year. Maybe it was all year and I just didn't realize it only got popular towards the end, or I don't know. Or maybe I'm just delving into it right now. So,
well, have you heard of it? 21?
no, I heard about 41.
So there's a lot. But that's the thing. You're not, here's the thing. You're not chronically online.
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
So, which is good because then, but it's one of those things where you have a child that's in this space in this, and you have to kind of have to stick with the lingo nowadays, and it moves so fast, right? It moves fast. Like what?
Yes.
Years ago, we were talking about based, Riz, bussin'. Those are old words now, Liz.
I know. It's like, but it's funny because we were talking about 369 as our generation. Our generation was 369. If you can finish that song, you know what I'm talking about. Millennials.
For a second, I like, what the fuck are you talking about, Liz? Yeah.
Wait, okay.
You are old.
Don't you remember 36? I know I am. That song came out when I was.
Oh, no, I figured out the second you said song. I'm like, I know what you meant. I thought it was something else.
It was 369 was the part of it. That's what we knew.
Yep. And then you know the rest of the song or the name, the rest of the lyrics of the song. But yeah, I would be surprised if that became the word of the year. But it's like I said, it's one of those things where they have to stay up to date with the most currently used or the most actively used within the biggest space. And yeah, I could see why 6-7 and words similar to that in that brain rot era of words that are being so fixated on, right? And it's true, as time changes, different generations get different verbiage. We've seen it time and time again. We've talked about it time and again. And either you grow out of it, or it becomes old, just old out and outdated, or it makes a resurgence, right? It's one of those things where it just language for the most part is made up, and we only make it to the best ability. But it's one of those things where we're talking the same language, or we'll just say the English, where we can be saying certain things and we just don't know what they're saying. Because if someone you didn't know was literally screaming 6-7 at you, you'd just be wondering, like, what the fuck? What are they saying? Like I literally had this conversation the other day when all of us got together, and we were talking about all this, and the topic of 6-7 came up, and we were wondering, like, who knows what that means? And because, well, since the way we do this show, I have to kind of be online a lot, I kind of knew what it meant, and I tried to stay up to date to the best of my ability. But do I use these terms and like things on the site? No, because in my opinion, it's just not in my vocabulary and in my generational space. I do not want to try to quote fit in with that, unless you're using it unironically, like what you did. Hopefully you did. Because I can also see you doing it seriously too. Because if you shut up and you just started saying, "Oh, you're not using it full context," because you're not screaming it out loud. Because that's how you're supposed to.
No, I used it as a meme online. We're good.
Yeah.
It was through the Teams messages chat. You know how we communicate
Like,
with the rest of the hospital.
Exactly. But that's also can be inferred to be yelling too. You could like 6-7 yell. But that's how it just becomes. It just becomes that way. Like someone. And then people will just wonder, was your group chat confused?
No, they. I only had one person come up to me and go, I still don't know what that means. And their kids are they're older than me slightly, but their kids are just under my kid's age. So we're right there in that context.
Did you explain it?
Like,
did you explain it, or did you just?
I tried to explain it to them, but they said I still don't understand it. I'm like, okay.
Well,
The kids tried to explain it. You try to understand it. You don't want to.
No, you when you try to explain something like this, you just don't. Like we've read everything right now on how dictionary.com tries to explain it, and still it doesn't make sense, right? It's used for anything. It's a filler word. Like, what was it? What was that other filler word from last year? Skibbity.
Jesus, man. Oh God.
Yeah, remember skibbity was everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that now. Oh Lord.
Like, yeah, remember we had a whole like sentence like you have zero, what was it? You have zero Ohio Riz Skibbity. Something of that nature. Do you remember what that sentence meant, Liz?
Nope. I don't remember it.
Exactly.
That's how fast the English language rot went out the door.
But at the end of the day, it's one of those things like it's part of culture at this point. It is part of our history at this point, whether we like it or not. Will we embrace it, or we just let it be a passing fade or fad? Any final thoughts?
It would be a fad, just like I think everything is a fad. It goes in and out, but it's a lot quicker than it was when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's like screaming "Kalabunga" out there. Bring that one. Bring that one back.
Cowabunga!
Or booyah.
Booyah. Kool-Aid Man.
No, it's like,
Bring that
oh
back.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. All right, that's enough logistical panic for now. You ready to talk about slow-moving robots that cost more than your unused car?
Let's go. Time for soft-spoken dystopia and a premium classic. Chassis, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, real talk. If a robot entered your house, folded your towel in slow motion, and stared you like it was calculating your expiration date, would you pay it 20 grand?
Only if it also vacuumed my regrets and unsubscribed me from spam emails.
That's premium add-on.
So yeah, we need to talk about this new viral gadget / potential sleeper agent. It's called Neo, a home robot. It's been blowing up on YouTube and TikTok for reasons.
And when you say home robot, you don't think Jetsons. Think more like luxury anxiety cube that folds socks and monitors your soul.
It's been billed as the future of domestic living, but it's useful, it's creepy, or it's just another Silicon Valley fever dream dressed in a soft touch plastic.
Spoiler, it's all three, with $19,900 price tag and an emotional range of a low power Roomba.
Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna break this down. So Neo, from what we learned, is a home robot developed by 1X Technology, that's spelled 1X because tech companies hate vowels and clarity.
Some people who name a coffee shop just can go on.
They're backed by OpenAI. Yeah, that OpenAI. And they're calling Neo a humanoid domestic assistant. Not a helper robot, not a glorified Alexa, a humanoid.
Big word for something that moves like it's constantly trying to fart in public.
Not
Sorry,
fart.
that was a good one.
Oh, fun facts. In viral videos they made, Neo blew up. It's seen doing basic tasks, folding towels, organizing items, pouring a drink, very slowly, but all while maintaining this eerily neutral face, like just watches you.
The base is giving, quote, witness protection program, end quote, blank, non-judgmental. Like if it saw you cry while eating shredded cheese straight in the bag and it will remember.
It's not quite the Jetson robot, but it's definitely not Wall-E. It's more like an IKEA built a Butler out of Wi-Fi and quiet judgment.
What gets me is the branding. They say Neo is designed to live in your home, not work in, live in. Like a roommate who costs $20K and doesn't split the Wi-Fi bill.
And you can't even yell at it when it forgets to take out the trash because it just tilts its head at you like a disappointed therapist.
And because it's a humanoid, the whole thing feels personal in a way that's not always comfortable. Like, it's trying to blend in, but failing just enough just to make your skin crawl.
So, to summarize, Neo is roughly about 5 feet 6 inches, has a neutral face with no mouth, walks like it's learning in real time, can do a handful of physical tasks, costs nearly $20K, and lives with you.
That's not a plot. That's a character in the second act of a sci-fi movie right before the power goes out.
Coming soon, a smart home near you.
So as soon as the Neo demo video hit the internet, people lost their minds. And not in a, yay, the future is here way. More like, why does it look like it's about to stage a slow motion uprising?
Yeah, the reaction splits into two camps. The first one, wow, amazing tech. 2, why does it move like it's gained sentience and regrets it?
Speed is what got people. Neo folds a towel like it's auditioning for a tragic role in a kitchen soap opera.
And there's where many of the memes about how long it takes to do anything. Someone edited the video with Skyrim loading screen music and captioned it, Neo finishing one chore while the world ends outside.
I saw one where someone wrote, quote, Neo costs $20K and folds towel slower than my depressed uncle, end quote. And like, where's the lie?
And then there's the face. Neo's neutral, unblinking stare triggered immediate uncanny valley alerts.
It's not expressive. It's not cute. It's just there, watching, silently judging your laundry choices.
Someone said it's like it's trying to not join a cult, but it was kind of wants to.
That face is 100% quote, I won't kill you in your sleep. But I thought about it, end quote.
And one of the top comments on the YouTube demo said, imagine Neo standing at the end of your bed at 3 a.m. just asking if you want your bed sheet folded again.
That's not help. That's psychological warfare. Oh my god, blah, blah, blah.
Of course, the tech fans that were into it, they're like, this is just the beginning. It's impressive. It can do any of this. Imagine where it'll be in 5 years.
Which, valid, but also don't charge me 20 grand just to have a robot look like it's trying to solve basic motor skills while contemplating death.
There's a reason people call it both incredible and creepy as hell, because it's both.
It's giving soft dystopia. Like if an episode of Black Mirror had a neutral color palette and mood lighting.
So the internet's consensus, cool tech, weird vibe, possibly haunted.
New as a Virgo with the personality of a microwave, capable, silent, and slightly menacing.
And now I kind of want one.
We all do. That's how they get us.
Okay, setting the internet's emotional damage aside, let's actually talk about capabilities. What can Neo do, like in real life? If you drop 20K on soft-spoken techno Butler, what are you getting?
Spoiler, not much. At least not yet.
Yes, so far from the tech demos, Neo can 1. Fold towels, 2. Open a door, 3. Pick up and move light objects, 4. Pour drinks, and 5. Organize small items on a table. Oh, and 6. Walk like it's trying not to poop in public.
Last one wasn't in the bush yet, but it should be.
And the key thing here is everything it does takes forever. Like the towel flowing clip. That one took almost 2 minutes with no multitasking, no audio response, no ability to deal with surprises.
It's like if your assistant had a perfect posture, perfect memory, and the processing speed of a dial-up modem.
And it doesn't speak. Not yet. It just moves, stares, and follows pre-programmed actions.
So Neo's like your ex, shows up uninvited, won't talk, takes forever to do the bare minimum.
Except your ex probably cost less than $19,000 and could at least carry a conversation.
Also worth noting, Neo requires supervision. In the demo, there's a human nearby at all times. So it's not set it and forget it. It's more like set it and hope it doesn't forget you're human.
Or knock you over your blender trying to organize your cat by color.
So in practice, Neo is a very eccentric, very polite toddler with good posture and no sense of urgency.
It's a vibe, but it's not exactly changing lives yet.
Which makes me wonder, who is this for? Because not a robot for the average household. It's not saving your time. It's not talking to your kids. It's just existing slowly.
Some people say it's more of a proof of concept than a full product. A kind of tech flex for future investors and early adopters who want to say, I had a robot roommate before it was cool.
Okay, but do I get to claim it was a dependent on my taxes?
Only if it starts doing emotional labor.
So to sum up, Neo can do a few things, but very slowly and with intense eye contact. It's like buying a helper robot with the functionality of an unpaid intern on Ambien.
But a very expensive intern who lives with you and folds towels like it's defusing a bomb. So, at this point, you're probably wondering if Neo is slow, weird, quiet, costs more than a new car, why does it matter?
Because this isn't about folding towels, it's about robots in the home. Not in a lab, not on Mars, but in your living room, probably judging your snacks.
Exactly. Neo might be a basic now, and it's part of a much bigger push to normalize humanoid robots in everyday lives. This Silicon Valley saying, hey, let's plant the seed.
And you know tech culture runs on 2 speeds. This is the future, and oops, we accidentally built Skynet.
1X is backed by OpenAI, which means this isn't some fringe startup hoping to go viral. This is a serious R&D, research and development from the same people who gave you ChatGPT.
So this is basically the physical manifestation of your chatbot friend. Except instead of typing, it's just silently reorganizing your spice rack while developing opinions about you.
And even though Neo is clunky right now, the infrastructure is being laid. Facial recognition, object handling, environmental awareness, human-robot cohabitation. That stuff gets better. Fast.
Once they add speech, smoother motion, emotional mapping, boom, we're living in her, but with worse fashion.
And that's the moment we stop calling it a robot and start calling it a companion device. You know it's coming.
Honestly, I give a few close friends if it means Neo could drive me to Target and tell me my purchases are valid and necessary.
See? The emotional support is just one firmware update away.
The big deal here is comfort and trust. Neo's design is deliberate, soft, human-shaped, approachable. because it's people get used to this thing chilling in their kitchen, they're going to be way more chill when a powerful version shows up 5 years from now.
It's frog in a smart pot of a boiling AI.
With premium brushed aluminum legs.
So yeah, Neo might not be much now, but its existence is part of the blueprint of robotic integrations of daily life. First it's towels, then it's groceries, then it's co-parenting, and then relationship advice.
Neo, should I text them back? Response, likelihood, mid, outcome, 6-7.
I would trust that robot, potentially.
Now, even if Neo seems ridiculous today, we're going to look back and realize that this is a milestone. The awkward, slow, slightly creepy milestone that said, yeah, we put legs on it, now live with it.
And eventually, we probably will. Alright, final thoughts on Neo. Is it worth 20k? Liz?
20k. That's like a high-end Butler. So, is it a one-time price? Do I get the upgrade for free?
I think from the article we pulled this from, I think it's you can pay a monthly fee, or I think it's 20k straight up.
Okay. Folding towels and you still have to keep an eye on it. No, thank you.
Well,
No, thank you.
a single towel takes 2 minutes to fold.
I don't know. I mean, I would love if it folded my laundry. Great, yeah, because I'm gonna admit this to the internet. I hate folding laundry. I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
I think I think almost everyone on the internet will agree folding laundry is not the best part. It's one of those soft chores that you could do while you're like you're watching TV or something, right?
Right. If I had it in front of me, but my laundry piles are so small. It's just me, okay? My kid takes care of their own. But think about it, like, I know, right? It's a step up. Anyways, so I think it's stretch. I don't know. I think of iRobots automatically. My brain went to iRobots so fast.
Yeah, that's the future. Like conceptually, that's what everyone's talking about, right? Right now, it is the infancy of robotics, right? We are barely getting there. Like a few years ago, we were joking about that one robot that was just kind of moving a box from one end to the other, and people were just pushing it. And now that people are getting the ability to purchase a very rudimentary, basic humanoid robot that does very simple tasks, extremely slow. And like we've read, it is the start. Are we going to be able to afford it in the future when it gets better and more usable? Like that the other thing is, like, is it going to be affordable to the everyday man, right? Like that's the thing, because the idea of having robots in any culture, in books, in any film and media, it's always been to help relieve a task that we don't want to do, right? It makes it so we can have more time for ourselves to enjoy things like folding laundries. Like, oh, you wash the dishes so I can do something else. Like, it makes it so you don't have to do stuff. Like, oh, you got to buy groceries. It's going to take you an hour to go and get it. No, you send the robot to do it. That gives you your hour back. Because at the end of the day, time is invaluable, right? We only have so much time in our life. And if we can save on time, is there a price you can pay for that?
No, I don't know. I guess you could pass it on to the next kid, right? The next person. Hey, I die. Here's a robot for free.
As long as you can, it has to.
You have got Wanda here. Here's Wanda. I'm calling the robot Wanda. I don't care about Neo. Nuh-uh. Neo. I'm like, I think about what do you call that movie? The Matrix.
The
Matrix, right?
I know.
Yeah.
No.
No?
What was the name?
Neo was not a Matrix? The Matrix.
Yeah. Well, you said Wanda.
I know. I would name that. I would not name the robot Neo. Name it Wanda. Here's Wanda.
Oh,
I
okay. I
think
was like
Wanda with
confused. I was like, why Wanda? Like I was trying to say why Wanda. I don't remember the name Wanda in the Matrix.
No. I was just saying, like, I wouldn't name because I would think of that's what I'm. No, Neo. I'm like, no, everybody's gonna call the damn robot Neo. Let's.
I
You're
don't.
like trying to. You're in a grocery store, right? Hey, Neo, can you get that like that top item? Every Neo goes, wait, what? Who?
So that's the thing is like I think like I said this is the infancy, right? It's gonna be a while before we get to see anything really intriguing. It's like cool, conceptually it's cool, but yeah, with how tech is and how facial and voice recognition, I think eventually you'll be able to program it to like you can already program your phone to just listen to your voice and how your speech impediments are. So you could probably get it to like, oh, it's talking to me, and people are gonna name. Here's the thing, the dark side of this is our people are gonna like are gonna be secluded with their robot companions and stray away from society, and you know that's gonna be a thing.
Well, we already started, haven't we? Not as a society have started that.
Yeah, you're right.
2020 started that, right? The pandemic has already started us. Our generation of youth, Gen Alpha, have already started that.
That's true. And then yeah, and with the new and advanced chat like AI bots that we have these days, people are just now talking to them like they're people and using them to be their friends, their partners, their lovers, even their married partners, and it's wild. Like if I would have told you, Liz, 5-10 years ago, like one day someone's gonna marry their AI, would you believe that?
I would say absolutely. Yep.
You would have believed that?
It's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna absolutely believe it.
So like it already has happened, but like this is gonna happen with the robots, right? It's the other side of the coin. People are gonna do things to these things that I don't even want to imagine.
Well, it's like that sex doll, right? That person who married the sex doll, lives with the sex doll. You know, it's not far off.
Well, imagine if it has programmed, it can talk back to you.
Yep, I can believe it.
So it feels like we're watching the first baby steps of the future. Slow, a little creepy, but undeniably going somewhere.
Yeah, this is what progress looks like. Not with a bang, but with a slow motion pour of an apple juice and a blank stare that says, I've seen things.
So where are you at? Would you let Neo move in?
Only if I promise not to silently appear behind me while I'm brushing my teeth. That's a deal breaker.
Fair. I'd consider it, but only if we can roast me gently and recommend better snacks.
So we're asking for judgmental therapist spot with a mild domestic skills?
Basically, we're describing Virgo with Bluetooth.
All right, that's enough uncanny valley for me. Let's power down the robot talk and get ready for our next dose of internet drama, this time with actual humans making very non-robotic choices.
And possibly breaking the law, allegedly, maybe. We'll see. Stay tuned. It's about...
Oh. It's about to get messy.
Okay.
Okay. We have officially entered drama territory. Breakups, Twitch streamers, tearful apologies, deleted VODs, and an audience that is 75% confused, 25% foaming at the mouth.
This is the parasocial pit. It's a place where viewers know way too much and yet not enough.
So the key players, Nina Len, a popular Twitch streamer known for gaming, makeup, and a lo-fi oversharing. And then we have Zoe Spencer, another Twitch creator, smaller but heavily featured in Nina's streams as her supposed girlfriend.
they've been publicly together for almost a year. There were cute clips, matching outfit, and endless Twitch chat shipping wars. And then suddenly, wait, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, never mind. That's not right.
That's not right?
No. Yeah, that is wrong. The players are right, but these are wrong. All right, give me a second. Okay. I'll cut that and go from here. So, let's see here. Okay, I see what happened. The first section is really bad. It's only the second section that got fixed. All right. Okay. All right, we'll just go from here. All right, everyone. We are going to be talking a very important and serious thing that just happened a few weeks ago. And there's been a few updates as of recently. We're going to be watching a clip, and Liz can... The names of the people that we will be talking is Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, and a few other people are involved of Saeed. But yeah, we're going to be watching a clip, so everyone give us 1 moment. So there was an incident, and once again with, guess what platform, Liz? So,
dun, dun, dun.
All right, everyone, give us a second. Okay, so we're going to watch the initial clip of what these 2 women did to one of the assistants to the streamers. Ready?
Oh my God. Saeed, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
He's 23.
No.
Consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down. Sit down.
You about me that one.
So that's the scene that happened. For our listeners, can you elaborate what happened?
It looks like somebody was trying to get away from somebody twerking at him.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of gathered, but I could be wrong.
You want to watch it again?
Nope.
Okay,
that
so
seems awkward.
So do your best to kind of retell the story then.
Okay, so Zoe, I'm assuming the girl in the purple shorts or pants, whatever the heck it is, like chasing down or trying to box somebody in. Somebody is helping them get there to be in the way so they can twerk on them. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain that otherwise.
So
somebody's just laughing about it, and they consented it because they're here. I don't know. It was not good. I don't know. It's weird.
Would you consider that consensual?
No.
Even yeah.
It looked like he wanted to be twerked on.
Would you consider that sexual harassment?
Absolutely.
So that's what a lot of people are alleging. So that was considered. Yeah, a lot of people, because it was awkward. You're saying it's awkward just to repeat what happened. A lot of people were alleging, yeah, he was not consenting. His buddy was saying and trying to push the girls away, while one of them was holding down him, while the other girl was basically working on him. And the internet went wild, and we're telling people, why is this person not banned for allegedly sexually assaulting another person? So what are your thoughts here, Liz?
Yeah, I think you're right on that one because it was really it is a subject because that person didn't obviously want to be touched or be, but the fact they got literally trapped in and boxed in to get twerked on, I guess. I don't know. That's just weird. And yes, I think it's sexual harassment in a lot of ways. So
So let's see. Let's continue.
You heard? Silk here now. Nobody making fun of you ever again. You heard?
You guys literally saved me. I'm not even joking.
Nigga.
Because I was at the lowest point of my
And
life.
I'd do it again and again and again if I had to, bro. My dog, nigga. You good, bro. Stop crying, bro. You too tough for that now. Well, I'm not gonna lie. You're not too tough to cry. It's okay to let her out. But you good, bro. You heard?
You
good.
saved me, Silky. Like, I'm not even joking. You saved me.
I love you, dog.
You saved me.
So if you remember, that was the guy that was trying to put away the pushed away the girls. That was so. This happened.
who held him? Who was in the room? What the fuck?
What?
That her? The one that was sitting right there
No.
at the edge.
I don't think so. Wait,
No, that's not the same person.
we
Okay.
can check.
It-
Let me
okay.
see.
Honestly, don't know where to.
Oh wait, that's he has a statement. Purple, black.
Dr. said to you.
Yes, he is.
It's okay to let her out. But you good, bro. You heard?
You
good.
saved me, Silky. Like, I'm not even joking. You saved me.
I love you, dog.
You saved me.
No, not the same girl. She has like a
Oh.
blonde streak.
Oh, okay. My bad. I missed it. That little blank seat.
So yeah.
No.
So as you can tell, this clip came out. As you can tell, he did not take it well. The internet went a little wild on that. Like the internet does. Like the internet thoughts. So what are your thoughts now, continuing? Before we hear Saeed's statement.
I think he's every right. I mean, I think that okay, my train of thoughts are just eluding me right now at the moment. I think he has every right to be. I mean, I feel like we take a lot of the women's side, but there's also men who are violated too, just as much. And I feel like he has every right to be. This is his point. Like, you can't. If I said no, no it means no, right? We've said that in society forever. I mean, it goes both ways. It's just not one.
All right. Let's continue with that thought in mind. We will hear Saeed's statement.
Honestly, don't know where to begin. I'll say this first. For the people that think that I'm going to use this for, like, any sort of type of, like, clout or anything like that, I disabled all ads on the stream because I don't care about money. I don't care about anything like that. Make sure to disable all the ads because people will think that I'm trying to find some type of way to make this situation something. Like, I don't know. As you know, in February, some things did happen on the stream, and I didn't handle it properly. I mean, I did talk about it briefly, and I just.
So this is a clip that just emerged, Liz, back in February.
Wow. Why did it take so long to come forward? That's crazy.
Didn't want to deal with it more because certain people reacting to certain ways. I have logs of multiple things talking about it, and I'll show all of them, and I will come out about past experiences where this has affected me a lot. Back when it originally happened, I'm not going to show the video because it does still make me weirded out a lot. But originally when it happened, one of my friends reached out to me because I went live to get my mind off of it. And wait 1 second. They asked me why I didn't stream, and I said people are just reading my mood, and I said I was at the bottom of the barrel, and honest to God, it was doing a lot towards me. And the reason why I didn't say anything about it on stream or anything like that is I've dealt with something like this before, and I didn't want to. When I dealt with it originally, I was working at a job, and it was a gym, and I told my boss about it, and all he did was make jokes about it. And I tried to talk about it a lot more, and I didn't want to tell my parents, and it did affect me a lot. And this situation did bring back those memories, and it was hard to move past it originally. I went ahead and talked to my friend about it. I said that originally I was sexually assaulted 3 years ago by a gay man, and I had my mods ban all the terms because I didn't want to deal with having to read all the messages. I would have people coming to my chat saying literally the worst things, and people would go around and everything, and I just didn't want to deal with that at all. But then I said I was depressed for the last 3 days. I don't know. I just
This is around the time you see 2/19, so February.
I can't see it.
Okay, so it's February.
It's so tiny for me on my side of my screen.
It's
Sorry.
fine. It's fine. But it's 2/19, so it's around the same. It's literally a days after the main incident. So the incident that happened with the streamer girls basically triggered past trauma.
I mean, a lot of people who have been through a lot of trauma like that, especially, are going to be easily triggered. Because then they feel right back in that situation where they feel like they're the victim again. They don't want to, I guess, and I understand where he's coming from. He doesn't want to be a victim. He wants to be vocal about it, but it also is detrimental to mental health and physical health in a sense too.
Ever since that this whole thing resurfaced, like every single time it resurfaces, it just takes a toll on me, and I just don't want to talk about it just because of that. And like the main thing for me is like I don't want my parents to see it and then have them like break down over it, because I did later on tell my parents about the sexual assault, and my mom ended up crying for a whole month and felt like it was her fault. And I'm like, yesterday I got a call from my IRL, and she did talk to me about it, and I didn't expect it to reach the public like that, because I thought it would just stay in its circle, and it didn't stay in the circle, and it was very hard to hear my IRL say that she wanted me to tell her. And I think that really, like, I was just depressed all day yesterday. I did not want to talk to anyone. And then when it was resurfacing, I ended up deactivating my Twitter account, because I just didn't like, I was already dealing with something. I was already dealing with something, and the subathon and everything. I didn't want to read more messages about people saying like what's going on isn't, like, it doesn't matter. Like, people were just putting it down over and over again, and there were some people that were actually like, I will give credit to YBG, and I did thank him afterwards, because I just didn't want it to be as large, because it would just ruin my mood completely, and it was just altogether very bad.
So yeah, so this situation that just happened recently became the talk of the internet, basically, because how is Twitch gonna handle this situation? As we've talked about them. How are they gonna handle the streamers who were on stream doing this, right? How we'll talk about but yeah, it's like it was a clip that happened back in February. It resurfaced like old clips do, and definitely he probably bottled it up around that time, in my opinion, and then just kind of let it sweep away, right? And after recent clips, it came back, resurfaced, and it hit him hard. It hit him hard again. And yeah, he needed a break. I don't blame him.
And then there's a point where I thought I should just step away from the subathon because I didn't want to deal with putting other people down. And I did have a conversation with other people, and they said it wouldn't bring them down. And there was like other situations on this. There are other situations on this. Well, this wasn't like the only thing. The thing is, I smile because like I was like nervous, and I just like, I'm not a streamer, so I don't know the things that a streamer should know. And so people would just say like, oh, why are you smiling? It's like my coping mechanism. And like there's this one right here that obviously, like, there are multiple other things that people are showing now, and I literally run away here.
Let's see here. More resurfaced footage of Zoe and Nina harassing Silky's assistant Saeed is resurfacing. Nina held him down as Zoe danced on him while he was clearly uncomfortable.
I literally run away here, and I'm getting chased down the whole time. And this is the part where they
oh yeah, here's another one, Liz. Another one.
Oh jeez.
I don't even have that clip.
You don't have that clip? Shame on you not doing
I didn't want this whole thing
research
to have an outcome like this. I mean, I did want it to, like, that being banned is not really anything to me, because
so they did get banned. For how long do you think they got banned for? For
72 hours.
End of the day, like, sexual assault is a crime, and people that say that it's not sexual assault, I don't know what you think sexual assault is.
So that's the other thing. A lot of people were saying that wasn't sexual assault.
Okay, sexual harassment then? We're not far off. I mean, the only thing is he's clothed. They're both clothed. So what? You know, that's the only difference, right? I mean, my kid will argue. Don't bring my kid into this thing, because they will argue hardly on this one. But I mean,
wait, what?
It's a long story. I'll have to tell you offline. Anyhow,
or anything like that. But
continue.
Yeah. I think if it's not sexual assault, then sexual harassment. It's the same thing. It's almost what's the difference is that he didn't consent. Either way, he didn't consent to any of it. So.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, as a person that's literally dealt with sexual assault previously, it has taken a lot, like a large total on my head. And even when I tweeted out this, it did take a lot out of me not to do anything, because I do have a history of suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. And that day I was alone, and I just didn't want to, like, I just sat there and thought to myself over and over again. And even this morning I did wake up. I mean, I'm grateful for having friends and stuff like that, and they did reach out to me just to make sure I'm okay. but it did take a lot out of me to sit down and talk about this. And like people that blame other like streamers for not doing anything, they did do stuff. I've had conversations with multiple other streamers, and they did offer me solutions, and I didn't take them because I just didn't think the outcome would happen. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Thank you for everybody that spoke out for me, and you know, people that still do defend me. I don't want to make it a situation where people are saying it's misogyny or anything like that. When I didn't like, I don't want it to be a whole thing where it's like misogyny or anything like that, or like incels or anything like that. I just want it to be where it's just like, you can believe a person no matter, you know, what's going on. I mean, people don't believe this even though there's like physical evidence out there. But yeah. Thank you, everybody, and I mean, it was a very short explanation. I will be taking time to deal with it myself, and I'll obviously try and work on being more vocal about it, and I really hope that people learn from this and try and understand, like, other people can deal with stuff like this, and you probably don't even know. And the thing that hurt me the most was when they said I should be embarrassed, that I'm probably embarrassed.
Okay. We'll talk about that in a second. What are your thoughts right now? You had something clicked right there.
You know, honestly, he's trying to be truthful, he's trying to be forthcoming. We do shun it a lot in society, how men should just man up and be tough about it, right? I know we had this conversation before, but if somebody violated you, you didn't want it, that's not consensual. So it is harassment, it is assault, it is, invading somebody's space, and shouldn't be embarrassed. This is what it happened. I mean, speak your truth, right? I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, I've only heard of another case outside of the online world where somebody was violated against their will. And I would not want that for anybody.
Okay. So let me see what the next clip is, just to make sure.
I just think it.
Okay, so the online spaces started putting their 2 cents. These clips were resurfacing, right? And this is one clip. This is one clip of another streamer giving their thoughts. So there's hundreds of people, but this is a decent simple take of one of the clips of Nina talking about the situation, and this is what the streamer Fan had to say about the way she spoke about the situation.
It was so awful to watch, and they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like it's embarrassing for guys to be assaulted. He should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like commenting, being like, oh, it's so triggering. People commenting like how is he as a man unable to push 2 girls off of him? Like, he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not. How the fuck was she supposed to know he was uncomfortable? But they've never, what? Like, this is literally why men don't come out about being assaulted. Like, how are you gonna? He was like repeatedly saying no in the clip as well, and like that is more than a lot of people can do in those situations, you know? Like, some people in those situations can't even say.
So yeah. So a lot of people had this sentiment. A lot of people had the other surprising the other side too, where it's like, yeah, why is he crying about it? I believe we both stand on which side we speak on this situation. But yeah, when one party is saying, why is this being brought up? Why are people talking about it? People just want to rage bait or talk. I think this is a very important topic to talk about, no matter what, to bring into light, because like I said, this happened back in February, and since February, those two have still been streaming live.
They never got banned.
Not until recently. And they got banned. What was your guess again, Liz?
72 hours.
3 days, right? They got
No,
banned
72 hours.
for 1 day. You can sexually assault someone live and you'll get a 1 day ban. But if you call someone fat online, you get a 1 month ban.
That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, it actually should make sense, Liz. Do you remember what happened with the Emery situation?
I know I'm talking about that. I know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
True.
But
true.
no, they should have been banned longer than that. They should have been banned for life, pretty much. You don't put
Permaban?
somebody essaying somebody.
Yeah.
Permanent, yeah. Don't essay somebody and then be like, you got a day. We'll see you in 24 hours. No, motherfuckers, no. You ban them and you fucking press charges on them. It's 6 months old. Yeah, fucking yeah. He can go press charges right now. Yeah, absolutely fucking true. So.
And there is evidence. There's video evidence everywhere.
There's video evidence. He absolutely can go and press charges. He needs not as a person who's been violated. They need to press charges because they're only going to find some sort of compensation or relievement of having that person like, hey, this is a slap on the, more than a slap on the wrist or a slap on the hand. This is like, hey, you need to focus. This shit was not consensual. Do not do this to another person. I absolutely agree on that. He needs to be pressing charges. If I could press charges, I would press charges.
Hey, give me a hug, Saeed. Give me a hug, man. 200 gifted! Oh, man. Oh, Saeed.
So this is after they found out she got banned.
What the fuck? 200 gifted. From Num Num.
At least he has a close friend group.
Saeed,
One of the positive things.
dead.
Congratulations.
Me and the devil. Justice has been served.
That's the other thing we can take away from this. It's he has a very close friend group that he's able to rely on.
That's dead as a fact.
And like say your peace of mind, because at the end of the day, it's just like it's fucked up. I literally retweeted that clip because it's not even canceling it. Like straight up, she has to go to jail. And then this is Nina asking for my number twice. This is the first time. Nina's asking for her number. Do you want me to pass it on? Personally, I don't feel like talking to her right now, knowing that is the possible only reason is just for her to apologize just for that reason. And then the next day, she literally asked somebody else for my number, and I was just baffled because like, and then she went on stream saying that she reached out to me. Like she wanted to go and reach out to me, and it's just like, what what in your right mind thinks that, like,
So yeah, so she was trying to reach out and try to make things
rectify, amend it. But
Just-
again, he kept running away from the situation. That should have been your clue. Like, I shouldn't touch this person. This person obviously doesn't want this to happen. That should have been the inkling. Like, I could have took the inkling right off the bat. Okay, this person doesn't want to be touched or handled with. Okay, leave him alone.
So after this whole thing, she got banned for a day and everything. Another streamer came out, and there was another incident with a different person, a very bigger streamer. And he also put out a statement, and he's similar to kind of say he was uncomfortable. He was on camera. He just kind of let it happen while everyone's watching. And after that incident, she got banned again. Guess for how long after that?
2 days.
A week more. Not perma, just a week long ban. What do you?
Oh my fucking god, y'all!
Your face is, for anyone listening, Liz's face is so red. What is going through your head right now?
Just it's frustrating. It's bullshit. I'm going over to work on you, Jesus, later. You're gonna sex. I'm gonna get banned how long from your podcast?
Liz, do not touch me. I am stating that now. Do not touch me unconsensually. Okay.
All right. See, I can handle that. See, I just it disappoints me. That's all I gotta say, because after what's happened with Twitch recently, now it's doing it again, all over again.
Okay, let's let me continue, and then she put out a statement. Give me a second. All right, Liz, I'll let you. I sent you the.
I can't read it. Did you send it to me?
I sent it to you. So.
Okay, good. Thank you. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna read that. All right, Nina says, I love her numbers. I want to start off by saying my actions and words are... What? Oh, the one prior. Sorry, my bad. Nina again. Sorry, my bad, guys. Prior to the situation escalating, as soon as I was notified that he was deeply hurt and wanted to reach out to me, I was able to message Saeed several times and apologize for my actions. It was excusable to have let it get that far to the point where he felt uncomfortable and harmed. That was never my intent, and that was completely my fault and for not stopping the segment and reading the room better, as I was convinced by others that were close to him implicated that it was a joke. I joined in, which I wasn't wrong, and I will make no excuses for my lack of awareness and my actions.
Okay, so just this section, I think this is going back to what he was saying. Remember when she was reaching out? She never talked with him. Remember?
He never gave her.
But she's saying he did.
Oh yes, you're right.
You got to remember you got to read she's saying that she reached out to him. You never talked to him.
Yes, that's true.
And she said that his my intent. I was convinced others that were close to him. I was convinced by others that were close to him it was a joke. So I think there was the first clip we saw that his friend was even saying he did not consent. I think that's also another lie.
And yeah.
Another lie in this statement.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Now you say that, yeah. This is not consent. It's absolutely right. I do recall that now that you say that.
All right, continue. Oh, this is the second streamer.
In regards to disguised toast at the streamer games, I was also out of line. Although I did not move the massage surface out of the way like that, I asked for permission from Toast before he had laid down. I saw and haven't been so comfortable with him because we never met prior to the streamer games. I let the focus on content creating bind me, and I went too far to get a clip. It was as at the expense of someone's comfort and deeply I reached out to Toast and as well to apologize profusely for my actions. My intentions were never to harm Toast or catch him off guard, and therefore I'm deeply sorry.
So just with this, I don't know if she did talk with him or not, but kind of going with what happened in the first part of the statement, I don't think she did. You know, if you lie once and twice in a statement, I think it's another lie, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my opinion, my speculation.
So, I agree with you on that one.
And yeah, and as much as these people want to get the viral clip, to do it at someone else's expense, and someone, like she said, someone she's never met prior to get in that situation. So the clip, for anyone, for context reasons, I'll kind of explain. So at it was like kind of the Olympic style games for streamers. It was kind of like relay races and all this stuff. And they had a masseuse there, to give the contestants a little relaxation, right? And the situation was the streamer Disguised Toast was going to get their back rubbed by a professional masseuse. And that's when allegedly Nina pushed the masseuse away and started massaging him, Toast, like on his back, on his thigh, on his buttocks, and just kind of, for lack of a better word, just kind of like groping here and there. Like if you would do a very shitty massage, Liz.
I don't give shitty massages, but yes, I think that is pretty low ball for her.
And remember, it's all for the clip.
She's got something going on. It's all going for the money shot, right?
That's one way to put it. All right, go with let's go get to the next one. Let me press play. Give me a second. I didn't think it was gonna be that long. Okay, there we go. You can go read, Liz. Or maybe I did get him backwards. I think I did do them backwards. You were right, Liz. My bad. Sorry, everyone. But anyways, continue. Maybe we'll find.
Start off by saying.
Sorry. Go
ahead.
I know. Go for
it. Nina goes, I want to start off by saying my actions and words were inexcusable, and I'm on no way defending them. I will not deflect from my wrongdoings, but I will speak my truth, as there were so many clips circulating, spreading false and skewed narratives. I want to take some time and compose myself and reflect before releasing my apologies.
Okay, we'll just start with that. So, I want to start off by saying my actions and words are inexcusable. Okay, she's taking. I am in no way defending them. I will not deflect from wrongdoings, but I will speak my truth. As there are many clips circulating and spreading false and skewed narratives. I think we've already seen 2 clips. Like
that guy was not lying. That he was very.
So that, and so far from the second half, sorry for everyone listening, we kind of read it backwards, but did you hear a sorry at all in the first part we read, or just this? So we haven't even heard a sorry yet.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
To anyone?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, not anyone in particular.
Okay.
I've tried. And I reached out.
So it's me.
Yeah.
All right, let's maybe in the next section she'll say sorry.
Maybe. We'll see.
First
and foremost, the comments I made, the situation with Saeed were completely misunderstood by the public, and we cannot choose my words carefully. It is never embarrassing to be harmed or to speak about it ever. I intended on Spix as an incredible and considerate to bring up as a friend's trauma is a joking matter and weaponizing it against someone else on a huge platform that could have been traumatized. The person harmed, as that is the only opinion that matters in the situation. I should have chosen my words wisely and spoken with more empathy instead of rushing my way through it and accidentally implicating things that I don't truly believe. I am deeply sorry for the way I addressed the situation and was never intended to make matters worse.
She did say sorry about herself.
At the end. And then.
But it wasn't about, I am deeply sorry for the way I addressed the situation, not about how she addressed the situation, not about the situation, how she addressed the situation. So she's not even sorry about.
I don't think she's sorry at all. There's something screwed up in her mind. But no, if she doesn't want to be violated, nobody else should be violated that way too. So, and they said they didn't consent. They obviously didn't read the room, and obviously that person didn't consent. The non-masseuse person that was touching them, right?
Yeah. So Disguised Toast and Saeed. Yeah, these two people. Yeah, basically are victims in this situation. To the point where, yeah, this Nina character, basically, I don't know what's wrong with her. I genuinely don't know.
I don't know either.
She is very just me. She's just trying to save face, definitely. Because this is her career. If she's deplatformed, she loses it all. And
maybe you should realize that actions have consequences. Shocking.
Sadly, these are streamers, Liz. They don't. They live for the moment.
They live for the moment. They live for the money, the bait, the
clip.
Yeah, but again, the clip exactly, and that clip is going to be showing they violated that person's space both times.
Yep.
This person, she needs obviously some big help, and
there's a lot
Nina
of clips.
needs to address this.
I'll show you.
There's more clips.
There's more clips, but I'll show you those off camera. But definitely this is a serious situation that Twitch hasn't taken seriously.
Which is like,
yeah.
I'll ban you for a day, I'll ban you for a week, it'll be fine.
So
It'll
yeah.
all blow over.
So at the time of this recording, as far as I know, Nina's now back live and streaming. And this is what she has to say. Okay, sorry everyone.
I mean, high, right? Oh, what the fuck, yo? Why you always hitting me? Stop with those punches.
Oh shit, I can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of idea. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later.
I won't come.
Oh, me punch you? You want me to punch you? Are you okay?
Did you send that in the air or no?
You sure? So I am not sexually assaulting you.
No.
I am not. You consent to this.
Yes.
You fully am okay with this.
Yes.
You will not use this clip against me later in 3 months later.
Never.
Or 9 months later.
No.
Or 6 months later.
No.
No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready? All right.
Okay.
Ready? 1. You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it? Okay.
Wait, can I say something? Damn. Wait, can I say something?
Damn.
So she's just joking about the situation, as you can tell. All right,
All I know is that all the people.
Here, let's go full screen. All right, Liz, what do you have to say?
Somebody who has been SA'd, we didn't ask for it. Plain and simple. Nobody asks us for it, and we can't. It's not like somebody runs up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna SA you I don't care if it's consensual or not. To be joking about it. You consented, right? You consented.
Yeah, they were just joking about that. Like, oh, you're not gonna use this clip on me? Like, let me see. I'm going back to kind of some of the notes. So we can kind of say talked about that. We got what Twitch did, 24-hour suspension. So the suspension was both for Nina and Zoe, yes. And continuing, I'm just going through the notes here. Was banned again later, yes. At that time, when I was writing this out, we didn't know it was a perma, but we found out it was 7-day ban as of recently. See here. Here, yeah, kind of. Yeah, we kind of just went on the whole thing before we wrap this up. But yeah, this situation, it's not a laughing matter. It's a very serious matter, and the way this company is handling a creator and how they handled the thing, because yeah, they can say like this should be done by the law. Yeah, like they can't be the law, right? Twitch can't be the law, but they can remove a potential predator off the platform, right? Like that's the least that they can do.
I guess that's absolutely what they can do is remove a predator. We don't need there's too much of it online, too much of it offline.
So they at this point, yeah. And there's been other comments she's been making about how, like I said, people are still bringing it up. People are still talking about it because why shouldn't it be talked about? Like, it is a very important topic because it's one of those things, like you said, it is a double standard. Like if the roles were reversed and it was a girl, it would have
absolutely blew up and it would be all over the news. And, not just in Twitch space, it would be all over. But if it was, because it's the other way around, it's sliding off.
For the most part, it's in a pocket. It's in a pocket. But
it is in a pocket. I'm just saying it's just not.
It still should be talked about more.
And recognized.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's talked about is not the right word I want to say. It should be recognized more for what it is, right? Like talking about it helps, but we don't want to. What's the word? We do not want to put more stress onto the victims for what they've gone through, but we want to highlight the people who are doing the victimizing and have them not be in these public spaces to continue doing what they're doing. And definitely she has made comments about people like ourselves who are talking about it, that we are just talking about this just to get a clip out of it, to make the buck, to make the money off this.
I wish we were making the buck, man. We ain't. So I just it's sad, it's disappointing, and disheartening that people are joking about it. A serious matter shouldn't be taken lightly. It should be taken very seriously.
Mostly when it's the main person who's joking about it.
Yeah, they're joking about it, but the victim isn't.
No. So that's the real bug of this system. It doesn't get patched unless we stay loud. So I am looking forward to that Twitch Congress talk more and more.
Same.
All right, let's move on to our closing statement and outro.
Happy. I closed out of it and got into it. All right. Where is it? Okay, deep breath. That was a lot. If your brain's melted and your moral compass spinning, congrats. You have officially survived another chaotic installment of the Convoluted Podcast.
We took you from logistical limbo to AI anxiety and then dropped you right off the Twitch-owned brand disaster theater. You're welcome.
If you laughed, cringed, or mentally forgot how numbers work, consider your ears blessed.
And if today's news made you want to log off the internet and go outside, that's just your soul rebooting. Let it happen.
Hey, before we peace out, a reminder, follow the show on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your audio chaos. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so we never miss a mess. And seriously, tell a friend or a cousin or your ex who still watches your stories.
We live for your comments, shares, and unhinged reactions. So tag us and let us know what made you yell, "Excuse me," this week.
All right, I'm off to go emotionally prepare for the holiday 15. But listen, if you end up looking like baked brie with an attitude, I'm going to be fine. Capital F, fine.
A little extra stuffing, but still the main course.
You know it.
We'll catch you next time. Stay weird, stay warm, stay watching Twitch with one eye open. Bye.
Yo, going with KB, surge to a level of the block. This is a 95. Clear the night, we out, going, we go. Yo, we got bees in the street. Secrets on the block, this is jail, TCP. Locked up, get cover. Cool, locked up command with the mic and a bulletproof vest. Reporting live from a scene that's a hot mess.